It's Daniel Philbo from the YouTube channel Failbo, and you're watching JayMoji. Ba-da-da, da-da-da-da.
I asked you to ask me questions. It's been a long time since I've done a Q&A. I can't remember the last time I did one. It was a very long time ago. It was too long ago, in fact. And I'm like, yo, people probably want to know details about me, where I sleep, how much sleep I don't get, how much sleep I wish I got, the lack of sleep that I have, things that are just about me that I think you guys should know, you know? So I asked on Twitter, I said, yo, I'm going to do a Q&A, ask me some questions, drop them. But then I had an idea. Why don't I also ask YouTube? Because YouTube comments are where the weird stuff is. So I made a community post of the exact same comment on YouTube, and I'm curious to see what the answers are going to be like, how different they will be. Got two if that's okay. Oh, I love a double dose. Would you attempt to speedrun Splatoon 3 story mode? And are you thinking of modding Splatoon 3 at one point? I had such a fun time doing the first speedrun of Splatoon 2. It's one of my favorite videos to date. I mean, I'm the most proud of that video. So I will definitely do one for Splatoon 3. And as far as modding Splatoon 3, look, if the modding community comes together and Splatoon 3's got a whole bunch of stuff, we're absolutely gonna play Splatoon 3 mod. Can I get your number? Are you flirting with me, bro? Hit me up in DMs. What are your goals for the next 5 years? That's an incredible question. What are my goals for the next 5 years? Well, 5 years is a long time. I think people underestimate how much time that actually is. My channel, I've only been making videos for 6 years. So 5 years is most of that time. But in the future, oh, I don't know, man. I'd like to have 1 million subscribers. You know, I'd love to be going around doing live shows and going on tour and meeting viewers and all kinds of cool stuff like that. Oh man, how cool would that be? Will the I Hate series return once Splatoon 3 is out? I'm not gonna say anything about the Splatoon 3 I Hate series. I guess I just kind of confirmed it by saying that. Yeah, probably eventually we're gonna do that, yeah. Do you like your chicken nuggets with ketchup or mustard? Ranch, dude! Mustard? You take a look at this and you're like, oh yeah. I want that one. If Nintendo called you up and offered to give you a cameo in any one of their games, which would you choose and why? This is an easy question, dude. Breath of the Wild all the way. Do you understand how dope it would be to live in futuristic, ancient Breath of the Wild? My cameo, though, without a doubt, would be an NPC. I'd be like one of those guys just walking around selling stuff. You know, I have dreads and I live in Hitano Village. That's where I want to see myself in 5 years, to be honest. How have you always been able to stay motivated for YouTube and Twitch? And have there ever been any ups and downs for you on the journey of being a content creator? Stay motivated for YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, right, dude. There's no such thing as being able to stay motivated. Motivation, at least for me and for a lot of people that I know, comes and goes. Sometimes you have to realize that you have an audience, you have people you have to entertain. People depend on you for really good content. So you have to get up and be like, all right, I got to do this for them. I got to do this to grow. I got to do it, whatever. Achieving your goals in general is a good motivation, but sometimes, yeah, you just don't feel motivated to make a YouTube video for 16 hours out of the day. So you don't. You make it for as long as you feel good making that video. And then once you start to feel like you don't have the energy anymore, you take a break. And then naturally that energy will come back for whatever reason. You'll just get motivated spontaneously from seeing something or hearing something. And then you'll want to make a video again, and then you make a video. And then that's how it works. As far as the ups and downs on my journey of being a content creator, I guess I had to get over a little bit of self-doubt. Sometimes I'll release a video that doesn't perform as well as I want it to, and I'm really disappointed, and I'm like, well, I gotta make another one now. I just gotta move on to the next thing. And then sometimes that next thing does really good. You know, ups and downs are kind of like that. If you could eat anything, and I mean anything, what would it be? Probably food. I'm not exactly appetized by things that aren't food. So I'm gonna go with food. Final answer. What helped you get through your junior year of high school? I'm in it right now and it sucks, not gonna lie. My junior year of high school was doo-doo. Let me put it this way. The worst year of my life was my junior year of high school. I don't know, it was just a really awkward growing pain part of my life where I'm trying to maintain my channel, my friendships, and my schoolwork, and my free time, and my mental health, and my sleep schedule. And it was just a huge mess. It was really a difficult time. But look, the thing that kept me through it, obviously, in school was the people that I was friends with. Especially in high school, you gotta have people that you can relate to. If an assignment sucks and you hate it, at least if you say, hey, yo, this assignment sucks, right? And your friend's like, yeah, this is ass. But I guess the best thing is, you know, you work hard now and then your senior year is going to be great. Your senior year is going to be so good. Favorite sea creature? Without a doubt, sharks, dude. Do you understand how awesome sharks are? Not only are they adorable, they are the most badass thing in the ocean. You know, sharks have like several rows of teeth, and they just, whenever they bite shit, they lose them and they grow back. One shark can literally go through thousands of sets of teeth in its lifetime. There is nothing more terrifying than the phrase thousands of teeth. Nothing. But sharks can do it. I know it's super basic, but do you have any advice for people who want to start growing their channel? And how should they keep their motivation to do so? Your content gave me so much motivation to start creating content again, as well as helping me deal with depression in general. Well, firstly, thank you. That means a lot. I hope you're doing well now. Advice that I have to people to want to grow their channel is to just make videos that you're passionate about. I think the go-to thing that a lot of people want to do is chase after a trend. This is popular, so I should do my version of that. And sometimes that works. You might play a game that's popular. Don't just play those games. Don't just do things that you think will pop off. Do things that you enjoy. For me, it was the I Hate series. That series flopped at first, but I loved making those videos. I thought they were fun, so I kept making them because I was passionate about them. And then people like them too, and then now here we are. And through that, naturally, you'll have motivation. If you enjoy doing it, you'll want to get up every day and just make something new that excites you that you can then present to people, you know? Will you become a pro Splatoon player when Splatoon 3 comes out? I'm going to be literally the best at Splatoon 3. Nobody's going to stop me. I'm going to be the top one worldwide. That's a damn lie. I would love to get into the competitive scene more when Splatoon 3 comes out. That I definitely would like to do, though. Am I going to do good? No. But will I try? Yeah. How do you like your eggs? I once asked somebody this question, and their answer was raw. Oh, how do you like your eggs? I like it raw, fresh, straight out of the chicken, please. Make out of the chicken into my plate. That's how I like it. What other hobbies do you have outside of video games, Splatoon, and YouTube? I actually have like 4 hobbies outside of my job, which is fish keeping. I have a 55-gallon aquarium with African peacock cichlids, and they are my favorite thing ever. I love that tank so much. I love all of the fish. It makes me so happy and brings me incredible fulfillment, period. 2, playing bass. I'm kind of teaching myself how to play bass, and I love it. I'm not great. I'll probably never be in a band, but it's fun. 3 would be tennis. I'm not the most athletic person on earth, believe it or not. Shocker, I know. But I do love playing tennis with my friends and stuff. That's one of my favorite things to do. And 4th would be cars. I'm way into driving. I'm super into cars. I'm not as much of a gearhead as some of my friends are, but that's just something that I, have always had interest in. Were you ever nervous to start recording things? If so, how did you get over it? So personally, I never went through that phase of being nervous and making videos, or even that thing where like you hear yourself back after recording for the first time and you're like, oh, that's what I sound like. I never experienced that because when I was a kid, like when I was like 9 years old, I used to film videos of me doing stupid shit around the house. Like I used to do this thing almost every day of every summer. I used to do this thing where I would take this Boo plush, like Boo from Mario, and I would just throw it up and down the steps. I would throw it at the top of the steps, wait until it came down, and then I would smack it back up the steps, and that used to entertain me for hours. Then I would set up a camera, and I would film myself doing this for hours.
Hello! Spencer. Hi.
As you can see, I was producing quality content even when my age was in the single digits. As far as getting over nerves when you first start recording though, yeah, you're gonna be a little anxious the first couple times you do it, especially if it's new. So what I would say is record a couple videos that you're not gonna release just so you get in the habit of doing it and you have a better idea of what your sense of humor is like, what your video style is gonna be, whatever. At some point in the future when you feel more ready for it, and you'll know when you are, then you can make something that you want to release to the public. Are you good at beatboxing? No. Will you quit making videos? Is this like a request or a question? Because no, I don't plan on it. I mean, maybe one day I'll retire. I don't know. There's like some weird optimism within this question. Are you gonna quit making videos? Like, when are you done with this shit, dude? What is the first thing you will do when you get Splatoon 3? The week that Splatoon 3 comes out, I am streaming every day that week. For 7 days, whatever. I'm gonna stream every single day. We're gonna be playing the game. We're gonna play through the whole story mode. I'm gonna upload that to my second channel. And we're gonna do private battles. We're gonna do all kinds of crazy stuff. Whatever happens in Splatoon, we're doing it. What game is the most nostalgic for you? This is a great question because I'm a very nostalgic person for some reason, and a lot of games make me nostalgic. If I don't know if I could necessarily pick one, but I'd have to say Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart Wii, Sunshine, and Double Dash. Which video was the most fun to make? Oh, this is easy, dude. The Breath of the Wild chat mod video that I did recently, like within the last month, that was my favorite video out of all the videos. It was the most fun to record. I've never laughed that hard on stream. It was just, oh my god, it was such a good experience. Everything has a different name. What's this? You'd think it's a mushroom. It's actually murder. And that video, just in general, people loved it. I'd never seen so many comments of people who were like, this cracked me up. I could not stop laughing. And that brought me immense joy. As a barista, this is a go-to question. What's your favorite coffee drink? I mean, listen, man, I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but I am a sucker for a salted caramel latte from Wawa. After all these mod videos, do you see yourself actually becoming a mod developer? Why or why not? So I love showcasing mods that other people make because people come up with things that I could never even imagine to think of. As far as making mods myself, I would love to, and I have a couple mod developer friends who are willing to show me how to make mods. But I don't know, like I think it's really exciting doing these modding videos and reacting to the things that other people create with the audience. You guys get to see me actually experiencing these things for the first time, and that is so much fun. What we changed the world currency to cheese? That's an interesting question though, genuinely. Like, this is one of those philosophical things you really got to think about. What if we genuinely changed the world's currency to cheese? The economy would collapse pretty fast. How would you buy cheese in that world? Would you ever, or would you just eat money? Damn, that got me thinking, bro. Can I see your microwave? All right, that's a little, you gotta back up a little bit, okay? You gotta get to know me a little bit more before you ask me to see my kitchen appliances. There's just like 4 people in a row here who asked why. I asked you to ask me a question. Wait, that, I guess why is a question. This question is just Jimmy? Who's that, dude? Who is that? No. My answer to that question is no. All right, that's all the questions I have for now, but thank you guys for asking them. I appreciate that. I know there's a lot that I didn't get to, but you know, I answer people's questions all the time in live streams and stuff like that. So drop a follow on Twitch if you want to see my streams. I stream on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so don't want to miss those. And have a spectacular rest of your day. I hope today is just so dope, bro. Like, you have the best day of your life right now.